Hi, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. I'm Lindsay, and real quick, two things. You may be able to hear the washer. I gotta do laundry, guys. I gotta do chores. Second thing, I don't normally comment on like how I look because who cares? But if I'm looking rough, it's because I've been sick. And the reason why I'm commenting on this time is because there might be some even more awkward pauses or cuts than usual because I have to stop to like cough or blow my nose. I'm definitely like not contagious anymore. I'm a few days removed from being sick. It's just a matter of like lingering symptoms, so that's so fun. If you can see from the title of this video, I'm doing witchy book recs. It's October. It's the perfect time to read witchy books. I read a few, and this is kind of, I was gonna say this is kind of like my review of them. Not really, it's more just like me giving a synopsis and why I recommend each one. And just, you know, get you in the Halloween spirit, read some witchy books. There's still time. There's still time. So the first book is Hex and Hexability. I think it's the third book in this world created by author's name. I'll put it up here. And I didn't know about the other books. I saw this at my library and I decided to give it a try. It is a Regency romance about a witch named Tiffany who is dealing with like the life of the town, but also she gets a mysterious letter from her Aunt Esme, and that kind of changed things from her because she's never heard of this Aunt Esme, and things change even further when she meets this mysterious Esme. She's thrown into a whirlwind of witchcraft, family drama, and of course romance. Her love interest Santiago also has his point of view given throughout the story. He's a seafaring man from Chile who has a mysterious past. He comes to England when his grandfather dies, and he is his grandfather's sole heir. Tiffany is of course instantly intrigued by his pirate swagger. He is also instantly attracted to Tiffany. However, there are secrets and titles, and also a feminist point of view that keeps these two from diving in head first. Is it the most perfectly paced book with incredible world building and all that? No, it's more of just like a cozy romantic witchy read, so if that's what you're looking for, I think it's a good book for that. There is smut as well, so if you're looking for that, it's there. So the next book is The X-Hex, also from the library. Here's my little spoiler-free synopsis. So it's this cute little witchy romance about Vivi, who is, you guessed it, a witch. And she had her heart broken when she was 19. That led her to make some questionable decisions. The guy who broke her heart, Reese, I feel like I've heard people pronounce his name, and I'm like, clocked it, that's how it's pronounced. I still mess it up. So either Rise or Reese, he comes back to the town Vivi lives in 9 years later. This is the guy who broke her heart. He is also a witch. He comes back for magical reasons. Why I like choked on that word. And the magic goes awry. So Vivi and Rise have to work together to fix it, of course, and it gives us a dual point of view story, hearing from both Vivi and Rise. It's very Hallmarky, but I liked it more than other Hallmarky books that I have read. Could be because I read it when I was sick, so like perfect time to just read kind of a chill, cute story. But I do think it was a decently written, like I said, cute story with interesting characters. It also has smut, but it's not as like juvenilely written as other Hallmarky books that I've read, so if that's the kind of if that's what you're looking for, this book does have that. I also think it's a really good October read, not just because it's witchy, but it takes place in October, so I don't know, I felt, I guess, more connected to it because of that. Again, I read this when I was like really not having a good time, but it was the perfect, like, not making me think too much, nice cozy story. This next one is a very popular book and possibly my favorite witchy book, The Very Society of Irregular Witches. So this is a very cute book about a secret society of irregular witches, just a secret society of witches, but the protagonist, Micah Moon, is a part of that society because it's a world where witchcraft is very much a secret, and Micah can often feel very isolated by that. So one day she is discovered because she makes these YouTube videos where she pretends to be a witch, and someone could kind of sense that there was some actual magic about her, so she is recruited to teach 3 young witches at somewhere called Nowhere House. There she also makes friends with the other like caretakers that work in the house. There's one that's an ex-actor. There is a elderly, I think they're elderly, gay couple. It has been a while since I've read this book. There's also the mysterious home librarian named Jamie. So I read this last Halloween and I greatly enjoyed it. It's very cozy and cute and heartwarming and, like I said, just overall enjoyable. So I do recommend this book. Now this next one is an interesting recommendation and I just thought, yeah, let me just throw that in there. Like, if you want the classics, Macbeth, the Scottish play. I'm not in the theater, so I think it's okay for me to say Macbeth. So to sum it up real quick, these three witches tell Macbeth that he is going to rise to power to be king, and he does that via murder, and he, like, you know, makes enemies and also, like, gets another prophecy from the witches, and he's just, like, real nervous about it. And, like, the description even says that it may be his wife's fault that he committed these murders, and it's like, yes, she was in on it and she does encourage it, but it's like, she can't make him do anything. Like, why are we blaming this all on women? Like, it really, like, it didn't seem like he needed that much convincing, but no, blame his wife. Even though, like, have you seen what men have done historically? But anyway, there are witches in this story, and if you were looking for a classic, if you like to read plays, I mean, yes, I do see the point of view that Shakespeare is overhyped, but I think it's also kind of popular for a reason, and this is where the double double toil and trouble little chant comes from. The witches say that. It's so fun. So that's just like a wild card I just wanted to throw out there. So this next one, they aren't technically witches. Shadow and Bone, they are called Grisha, and I don't recall if this is in the books or in the show because it's been a while since I've read the books. Like, it's definitely in the show, but I can't remember if it's in the books as well. Because it's been a while since I've read the books, and I've seen the show multiple times for Freddie Carter and Kit Young, and honestly the whole cast is kind of great. I like, do think they played their characters well. But yeah, the Grisha hunters call them witches, so I'm throwing this in there. They aren't like the typical witches. They don't do spells, and well, like, in a way they do, but they're not like doing potions. It's not the classic witches, but like they're a form of witches. So this is a YA fantasy that is, it has a well fleshed out world, but a lot of the focus is on Ravka, where there is this thing called the Fold that split Ravka in two. There are monsters inside. It caused a whole lot of issues. So the protagonist, Alina, is a cartographer until, of course, she discovers she has a secret power, and that throws her into a whole new world of, like, royalty, hanging out with royalty, and doing Grisha training. And I'm not considering that a spoiler because I'm pretty sure the synopsis mentions her secret powers. It's quite a cliched story, but it also has this unique world, and I think that's why I found it to be a very interesting read. I mean, it's popular online, and I think that could be because it is this, like, steampunk fantasy that is a lot different than other popular YA fantasies. It also has a romance subplot, and that could help, but yeah, I've definitely talked about Shadow and Bone before. I think I talked about it in a fantasy recommendation video. I think I have, like, a whole separate video on the, like, Grisha-verse. I don't know. I've been doing this for a minute. But yeah, those are my witchy recommendations. I'm going to next week do, like, spooky recommendations that don't all have to be witchy. I might repeat some said in this, but there will be new ones, so look out for that. There will be books that aren't witchy, and there could be some new witchy books as well. Vampire books will be in there. Vampires are fun. I don't think I have any werewolf books because I don't think I've read any werewolf books. I've not read the Allie Hazelwood one. Sorry. She has a new one, right? That just came out. I don't know. I don't know if I'll get to that because I just don't. So if you like this, please like and subscribe. Stay tuned for the spooky books, and I hope my lymph nodes weren't too swollen, but I'm sure you can hear the congestion and all that fun stuff. I actually didn't, I think I caused it to cough. I paused to cough like once. So pretty good. Like, we're recovering, we're doing better. And yeah, like I said, like, subscribe, see you soon. Bye.